Here we are, we got Chris, Dennis. Dennis has given us some pointers on how to bring this all-new Regal 33 Express safely into port. Chris is playing with the joystick right now. All the confidence in the world, look at him.
Just don't like my facial expression.
That's the beauty of the joystick. You can get on a beautiful big boat like this with lots of traffic around you and have confidence. Within just a few minutes of driving with the joystick, it gives you a tremendous amount of feel, feedback, and confidence as you drive the boat. And tonight we've got a pretty stiff north wind to deal with, so this is a great test to see how well it performs. But as you can see, Chris here is not the least bit shaken. Lots of control, right at his fingertips. I love how the joystick is placed in such an ideal position. He has great visibility where he's at. He can see all around the boat without stretching to reach for the joystick. He can face forwards, sideways, backwards, and have full command over the boat. First time.
I think we can put it in. I think we should do a 180 and head back this way and do one practice on either the gas stock or that fuel.
Notice how smooth the transition of the outdrives as they engage in and out of gear, twist, turn. That's Volvo's new silent shift on their DP outdrives. You really notice it when it's in joystick mode. There's not the clunking. If you've ever driven something that predates the silent shift, there's no clunking, loud noises, rattles. It's just smooth as silk. And again, it just adds to the overall calm presence that you have in the cockpit when driving this boat with wind and lots of other beautiful boats around you. Chris is just getting a feel for its responsiveness when he engages the joystick, how much he needs to move the lever before the boat responds, and then how much response he gets out of the boat so he knows when to let off the joystick and when to engage it again. But again, it is something you almost have to experience yourself because it's just so incredibly sensitive and almost immediately gives you a sense of confidence that you're in full control over the boat.
So the thought is to come in.
Now put your side.
Oh, my side.
So you're doing fine. Just continue on with this. Stay. Give plenty of room with that blue book, so we're not even an issue. So now, just you can never do this without the joystick. You couldn't make this maneuver without the joystick. So you're moving the boat sideways. Nice sideways walk. Now we're going to go forward into the wind near the pier. Go sideways with a little twist to get the boat parallel with the dock, and sideways at the same time. You can also add a little bit of back pressure in the whole process. Keep a little further away from the blue boat. Looking good.
Doing a great job. That's all it is. Small inputs into the joystick of the boat. This
Closer.
33-foot boat
The wind's going to push it off, so you're not going to have too much.
responds beautifully.
But can you see how if you had one or two people on the boat, you could get this boat comfortably close to the dock? Captain Chris could be handling this midship line easily, tossing it to a dockhand or even himself, lassoing that cleat and securing the boat from the helm.
Great job.
Ultimate and easy boating. That's Volvo Penta.
First time, right?
Try.
That's awesome. Great job.
Good job, Chris.
I can see how get the feel for like a forward shift gives you so much more response as it should, right? And so that, yeah, I'm like overplaying a lot of it, but if I get used to like,
It's very natural to overdo it.
Yeah.
So getting a feel for how much pressure, how much input the boat needs, it just takes time at the helm.
yeah,
There's an awful lot of over-engagement and then correction. And that leads to a little bit of confusion in your brain, a little panic. Things don't feel as smooth as they should. When that happens, as long as you're in a safe spot, I almost want to let go of it. Let everything calm down and then see what the boat's doing, and then apply the activity or the action to correct what that's doing. Because this is sitting on a moving thing. It's not like a car with traction in a parking lot.
right.
You are on like on marbles. The wind's pushing you, the little current's pushing you, the boat's momentum is pushing you. So all of those things are in play, and you're correcting all of that with the joystick. But practicing against the gas dock or a fixed pier
Sure, one
is
side.
a good first step. When we're docking, heading into the slip, it's probably a little bit easier going in bow first, but it's just as easy, almost as easy to go in stern first. Position of the joystick on the Volvo is great, so that all you have to do is turn your body around, face aft, go through the same motions as if you were going forward, except the boat's going backwards. You want to try bow in or stern?
I wish I got stern in.
Okay. A good strategy for docking a boat, whether it's a joystick or traditional operation, is to get the boat to the slip, turn the boat so it's pointed directly in parallel with the slip, and then start your process of moving it into the slip. If you try to make an arc, it complicates things. It makes things much more difficult. So getting up to the slip, making your
90
pivot,
degrees.
lining it up,
Straight back.
and if you're lined up, but you're parallel with the dock, but you're not in the right spot, you have that sideways movement that you can parallel the boat into the proper position so that you can go straight into your slip. And we're going to be thinking just a little bit about this north wind, which is going to push us a little bit from right to left. So we're going to make this next step a 90-degree pivot. And we're going to, at that point, we're going to stop the boat, hold it. When we get there, hold it nicely, parallel with your dock. A little bit more to go. A little more of a twist. A little more of a twist. And now you can use your side propulsion to kind of come up a little bit. Now relax and see what you got. Lined up nicely. A little on the high side, the windward side of this, which is where you want to be. The boat's going to want to drift to the dock, so having a little bit of upwind push.
Howdy. We're doing a little training session, so yeah, I think we're good.
So you have to fight, not fight, but you have to accentuate the reversing at this point. So you have to add a little bit more reverse pressure. You're sails sideways to the windward side. Twist with the bow away. Plenty of room on the windward side. Come this way. Feel like it, otherwise you're doing great. Coming back. Another 10 feet and you're there. Now you can use a little forward pressure to stop the boat and relax it over to the dock. You can stop driving if you want. We're there. So now it's easy enough to get a dock line to a plate.
Great job, Skipper. Captain.
First try, anyone can do it.
That's awesome. Nice work.
So that's
And that is how you dock a 33-foot boat for the first time
that's close enough.
with the Volvo joystick system. Amazing.